Greetings! Anybody have any idea what this thing is? This is the light bar that I made in high school welding class and bolted on top of my diesel Chevette. All the cowboys kept picking on me, so I built this and said, well, my car may be lame, but at least I got mud lights on mine. Made me laugh, at least. Anyway, just proves that I seem to have too much time on my hands, especially when you look at my Kia out there. Anyway, thought I'd do a update on the van, the green bean trailer. Gotten pretty sure in the last video I talked about how most of the welding was done. I got the windowsill here all buttoned up and blended real nice. So hopefully I'll be picking up the air conditioner that goes in there fairly soon. Once again, I've managed my finances poorly, and excuse me, I'm going to be tight for the next couple of paychecks because I'm smart like that. But anyway, picked up the last piece of channel iron I need to make the cross member from there to there. 36 bucks for this damn thing. I asked the lady at Pacific Steel what they were charging per pound. She says, "Oh, we sell our stock by the foot." Well, no wonder I'm getting hosed. Yeah, 36 bucks. That's a freaking ripoff. That's a ripoff. Anyway, so did that. You see, you got a box on here with a cable going in and out of it. This will be where the 110 comes into the van. Let's see that that's plugged in there. I actually got this type of cover because I couldn't right off the bat find a male receptacle to put in a box so that I could just jam an extension cord onto it. So I figured, well, I'll just do an umbilical cord and one of these real handy, excuse me, in-use type covers. It's got this little lock tab on it too, so they can, if I get the darn thing to work. Anyway, got that lock tab on there. God. Epic fail, epic fail! There we go. Yeah, you can take that guy, put it out like that, and lock it down with his plug in it, or you can spin it around. Vice versa. I thought it was kind of neat. All this thing's just a cheap pot metal piece of garbage, so I'm wondering how long it's going to last, but shouldn't get too much abuse right there. Anyway, so that's where the 110 is going to come in here. Standard conduit cord connector going out the back, all siliconed on there. Then on the inside of the van, just a 1/2 inch nipple going through there. Got a couple of leads coming in so that as soon as I have this the interior wall built for this thing, be ready to hook up everything else that's going to go in here. So right now, here's some more of my goodies here. I've got 2 of these ceramic fixtures with a plug on them. I've got 2 of these little doodads here. They're going to go in this box, which is going to be receiving that wire straight out of the nipple on a good bit of a lead. Anyway, that'll be screwed down to the wall there, and out of it I'm going to have a conduit going up that way, and the same thing on the other side up to each of these boxes up in the corner with the light fixtures on them. I wanted to put 4 plugs smack dab in the middle so that, you know, just have a little extra space to plug crap into, I guess, because the air conditioner is going to be plugged directly in there. And then I figured I'd get these type with a plug on them, because that's just another place to plug stuff in. As of right now, I'm not going to run any more 110 anywhere else in the van. It'll just be on this forward wall here. I figured I'd set it up with a light on either side like that. His wife and I, we like to each have a lamp on the side of our bed, and if we do an extended trip in this thing, we can still have easily switched on light like we do at home. So yeah, anyway, so the rest of this crap I got in here, got this big bad boy 3/4 inch cord connector. another 3/4 inch box and a couple of 3/4 inch conduit bodies or pole boxes. I'm playing with these. This is going to be the junction box for the trailer plug wiring. Here's my pigtail right here, which, as you can imagine, it's going to be going into there. I'm going to have to stuff it through that thing. It will fit. Take a little bit of soap to get it through there. Anywho, this guy will be mounted somewhere in there. And conduit, 3/4 inch PVC, sitting on top of the van there. We'll go through the cross member and back. Once it comes off of that 6-inch channel part of the frame there, I'll just right along the probably wind up sticking a little more centered through most of the van until it goes over the axle. I'm really not quite sure yet. I haven't planned it out under here very much, but anyway, I'll go all the way to the back of the van, past the fuel tank, and that's where these conduit bodies come in. Grab this guy here, and I'll get underneath here. My garage is a mess, obviously. Anyway, conduit will be coming along through here one way or another. Might drill some holes, might not. But we got this hole right here. There's one of them on either side. That's just a hole up into the corner post. And we got wires coming in and out of there. Somebody used for the poorly set up trailer wiring under here. But anyway, I'll be leading a piece of conduit right up and in there like that. And then I'm going to pop a hole on the side of this one and run another piece of conduit to the other side. That one will be set up more or less in that position. And that's how my lights will be wired. As of right now, I'm not going to put a brake actuator on this thing because they're way too expensive, and I'm not going to be doing a whole lot of hauling, quite frankly. Excuse me. So that'll keep all my trailer wiring housed nicely and protected. And it'll last a super long time that way, and I don't have to worry about, you know, a rock flying up and damaging, excuse me, wiring or whatever. And then I've got my marker lights in here. I went kind of hog wild and bought 7 of these things. Yeah, but I got them cheap, so it wasn't bad. But I'm gonna have the aforementioned aluminum truck toolbox on here. So probably going to put these marker lights on the corners of it. Something like that. I'm sure you get the idea. I don't think I'll need them anywhere else. I don't know, I might put a couple of them on this wall here. Really not a need for it, but I don't know. We'll see. And for the rear end lights, as you imagine, using stock lighting, but I replaced the brake light and the marker lights with LED bulbs. The reverse, they didn't have a white LED at O'Reilly that would fit in there, so I just bought plain old bulbs. That doesn't matter. As long as I can keep my turn signal circuits and all that sort of stuff from getting a real heavy load on it, then that's all I'm concerned about. Make it a little more power efficient, easier on the pulling vehicle's electrical system. So that's the plan as of this point. Obviously I've gotten pretty disorganized. My wife and I still haven't cleaned up with the aftermath of the wedding. Still got a lot of the gift boxes. We got rid of a ton of them and a ton of packing, but still had a lot left over that was gonna give to an avid eBayer I know, but I've already given him so many boxes that he's kind of getting sick of it and he can't sell stuff fast enough to ship it all out. So, and the rest of the garage is just a big giant mess. But we are making progress, which is good. So that's pretty well where the green bean's at. Everything's really going along quite well. I'm really happy with everything so far. I'm looking forward to running the conduit and pulling the wires. I kind of enjoy that a little bit. I'd hate doing it for a living, but it's fun to do every once in a while for projects like this or for friends' houses or whatever. So looking forward to that. Kind of getting tired of welding on this thing, but the end is in sight. Then I gotta figure out how I'm gonna paint it. Oh yeah, I sprayed some real cheap spray paint on the that part of the channel there. The conduit's gonna be running on there. The straps I bought, they're just single fastener straps, so I'm just gonna weld them down to the channel. I'll probably screw them to the underside of the van, but where I can get away with it easily, I'm just gonna weld them, so I'll have to knock some of that paint off here and there, but no big deal. So that's where it's at. Thanks for watching, and see you around.